Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an eyeshadow palette review, and I love eyeshadow palette reviews and I love fall. If you guys don't know, I'm obsessed with fall. Yes, I love summer, RIP summer. But I think this palette that I'm reviewing today might be the it palette of the fall, so I really wanted to jump on board and review it. I am definitely not the first person to review it. I'm taking my time with products a little bit more lately, but today's video is going to be a review of the Tarte Maneater After Dark palette, and I really don't want to ramble too long in the intro because I have already done my makeup clearly, and I don't want to give anything away. So if you guys want to hear my thoughts on this palette and you like eyeshadow palette reviews, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me so much. And if you are new here and want to see more videos like this, subscribe and let me stop rambling. Let's get into trying out this palette and doing this look and swatching it and all the goodness. Let's go. Okay, so I'm starting off this video just jumping right into an eye tutorial. My first impression is over on TikTok, where I just tried to do my smoky winged look, and I had some thoughts if you guys want to check it out, but I really think that shimmers are going to be the key focus of this palette for me. So I want to create something. I think there are so many ways to go with this. There's maroon color stories, gold color stories, kind of like purpley, green, all sorts of color stories here. I don't know which way I want to go, but I do see this as being like a fall palette, so I kind of want to do a fall look. The mirror in this palette is huge and clear, and I love that. I feel like it automatically makes it like a go-to for traveling, especially because it is really thin too. So I'm just going to start off by priming my lid. I have no makeup on aside from like some brow gel, and I'm taking the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer, the Luminous Matte Concealer, which for me is like the best concealer ever. Oh, I lied. Actually, I do have gripping primer down on my face. I like to let my gripping primer sit for quite a long time before I apply makeup over top, so I do have a primer down. This palette is way more pigmented than my Tarte Pro palette, which I use on a regular basis. So in my first impression, that's what I noticed. I basically tested out matte shades, and I went in a little too heavy-handed. Picking up a Sigma E40 blending brush, I think I'm going to go in with the shade Charming. It's just like a good base color. It's a nice matte cream color, so that's going to go all over the lid and set down that concealer. I'm going to pick up the shade Lust, which is a mauve matte, which I have tried already. It blends perfectly fine, so I know that already. I'm going to put this into the crease area with my E25 from Sigma and just blend it up towards the brow a little bit to set a darker base down for that next purple that we're gonna try, which I'm a little nervous, you guys. I feel like I've just been too heavy-handed with my looks lately because I'm so used to doing like a barely there kind of look. When I go in to actually try something, I'm going way too heavy, so I'm gonna try to start small today. Blending up a little closer to the brow. I think we're almost done with this shade. This is where things start to get dangerous. I'm going to go in with the purpley berry shade. It's at the bottom of the palette. It's a matte. It's called Moody. I haven't touched this color yet. I am going to go in with the same brush, but we're going to start so small and tap off to where who knows if it's even going to look like I'm doing anything at first. It's literally like the tiniest deposit of pigment, but I really think that's what I need in my life right now. I'm telling you, I can't be trusted with dark eyeshadow lately. You guys definitely beat me to the punch a lot more often with purchases, so if you have this already, let me know what you're thinking about it in the comments. We can start a little discussion. I talked about this in my last video, but I no longer race to be the first person to review something. I'd rather take my time. I also have too many jobs to be the first person, unless I like literally take a day off from work to review something, which I guess if the product was right, I would do it. But yeah, you get the point. Slowly but surely, this is what I was supposed to do in my first impression, is start with a tiny amount. It's buildable, it's not patchy right now. This berry shade is looking real cute. It's blending nicely with others. Switching my brush to the Detail 27, E27 from Sigma, I am going to go into the next shade over, which is Nocturnal. This does look like it's a satin or some type of shimmer shade, so it might apply differently with a brush. So I'm going to pick it up, I'm going to tap it off, but then I'm going to kind of press it onto the lid before I blend. I don't know, it picks up a little weird, so it might be better with the finger. This is gonna fill up my whole lid though, guys, so hopefully it blends. This isn't something that I think you can see very well, but like, it literally looks like velvet. It's not the smoothest application in the world. You have to tap and kind of blend at the same time. Otherwise, I did get a little bit of skipping. I think that's because it's a shimmer, it's not a matte, so they do apply a little bit differently with brushes, so I'm just kind of like poking into the crease, slowly working my way up, and it's making my eye color pop like crazy. If you have hazel eyes and you find the right like cherry color, it's gonna make your eyes pop. What the heck, you guys, that shimmer blends so well. I'm taking the same brush from earlier that I used Moody on, but like there's nothing really on it, and I'm just gonna do a little crease blend. I am really happily surprised. I feel like I thought this shade was gonna be difficult and potentially patchy, but I'm not seeing anything like that, so very, very happily surprised so far. I'm gonna start with like a color that I think would correspond well with what I have on my eyes, and it's the color Feline Myself. Also, I love the like leopard embossing on the shadows. It's actually really pretty and kind of makes it fun to pick up the shadow. I don't know if you guys care about that, but I really like that. So I'm gonna grab some of this Feline Myself on this brush and kind of hope that, again, it applies nicely with a brush. And I'm going to start by tapping this on like the inner corner area, or inner lid area, and outer lid area. Okay, so this is giving glitter topper, so I'm just going to pat it into the whole thing. I mean, it's really pretty from the side, like when the light hits it. I think when I'm just looking straight on, I can't see it very good. I actually like, I really like this a lot. I'm actually very glad that I went with this color story. I'm sure the golds are gorgeous, but wow. I mean, I had to dig a little bit into this eyeshadow to get it to come up like that, but I'm loving, loving, loving the color combinations here. I think I'm gonna go in with a gold glitter, kind of like this Feline Myself was like a rose gold glitter. I'm gonna take Heartbreaker, which is the other leopard pan print, and I'm gonna pick it up on another smudger brush. I'm gonna tap off, and I'm gonna see if I can use it as another glitter topper and just like see what happens. Just add another dimension of color to the glitter. I liked it without it. I like it with it. I do need to kind of just sweep over the crease. So as much as I know this look would look beautiful with a nice feline-esque liquid liner, it absolutely would. I do think this look is better with just lashes because I want that glitter to really just sparkle and just focus on the fact that everything blended so nicely. So I am going to finish up my lashes, face makeup, and we're going to come back, do a little something underneath the eye. I don't know what yet, and we're going to see what this looks like all wrapped up in a bow, and we're gonna swatch this whole palette. Okay, so my lashes are on. If you guys are wondering, these are my favorite Amazon lashes of all time. I'm down to like 5 more pairs. I need to order another pack, but they are in my storefront if you want to check it out. But I need to finish up underneath the eye. I do not think I'm having the best face makeup day. I think I let the gripping primer sit a little bit too long. So I think I need to go down a little bit further underneath the eye because I'm having some creasing. So what color do I want to put under there? I don't know. I'm going to take a totally new shade, Sensual, which is kind of like a reddish glitter, reddish gold glitter. I don't know why I'm taking this color. It doesn't match anything. And I'm going to go under. Oh, wow. Okay. Fall in an eyeshadow is the shade Sensual. It's like Burning Leaves. I'm obsessed. I make the ugliest face when I do my under eye. I can't help it. Wait, that was a win. That did what I needed it to do. That shade Sensual is so beautiful as an under the eye color. Wow. And it plays well with the rest of the colors. It like brings all the colors together and it makes my eye color pop. So that was the right choice. I'm having a good makeup day. Oh my god. This eye look may be one of my favorites that I've ever done. And you know, I highly doubt I'm going to be able to get like a cute picture of this later because I feel like I need to document this. But thank God for YouTube because I am obsessed. And it's like step by step. So if anybody recreates this, please tag me in your awesome pictures. I'm obsessed with this. But I feel like I got way more of a sense of how to use this palette than with my first impression. And definitely I'm realizing what plays well together. So I would say that this is a really good formula. You just have to start small with your mattes. Like only pick up a little bit and build it up. They're buildable. They blend really nicely. You just can't go in with too heavy of a hand. And some of these sparkles are just stunning. The satins blend so well with a brush. So far, I'm just so happy with this. And I honestly wasn't even gonna buy it. I saw my girl Britt Clark talk about this palette on her TikTok, and that's the reason why I was having a bad day. I wanted to go to Target and Ulta, so I did. I picked it up, and we may have ended up with one of my favorite fall palettes of all time. It's crazy. All right, let's go. We've got work to do. Starting with Playful. It's a matte white color. There is Playful. Next is Lust. This is a matte mauve. Not sure how good this is going to show up. I've used this as a transition a couple times. This has been beautiful the times that I've used it. So that's the shade Lust. Next up is the shade Mischievous. This is like a terracotta color. It is a matte and I haven't used this yet. There is Mischievous. Next is our first metallic. This is Sensual, and I feel so bad ruining the pretty little leopard pan. Wow, that's giving Natasha Denona formula vibes, guys. That is Sensual. Next is the shade Passion. This is like a basic brownish color. A little bit of like a warm tone. Last shadow in the top row is Insatiable. That's Insatiable, beautiful. Next is the second row, first shade. It's like a peachy matte called Enamored. There's Enamored. We got this. Next up is Heartbreaker, the beautiful metallic, crazy metallic gold. My goodness, I picked up so much. What even? It's like a mirror on my hand. Next up is a sunflower yellow matte called Desire. This one picked up a little bit more like hard panny, but it feels perfectly fine swatching it. Next is the shade Heated. I don't think I've swatched any with this particular texture yet. What on earth, you guys? I can't deal with the vibe of this palette, you guys. It's fall on fire, like insane. Like, what is that, you guys? What is that? That is crazy. Running out of patience with the 1x1s. Next is Sundown. This looks like it has a little bit more glitter to it. So beautiful, like a champagne gold. I'm mesmerized by these. I cannot even deal. Tarte. Natasha Denona Tarte. I don't freaking know what is happening. Okay, next up is Alluring. It's a beautiful chocolate brown. These shades are important to me because I love a good smoky brown look. It looks really good on my finger. Again, it kind of picked up kind of like the yellow did though, so I don't know. I think I'm just getting sick of swatching too, like my hand hurts. It's super soft swatching it, so I think I'm just in pain. I'm sorry if you hate me, but I'm gonna start doing 2 at a time because my finger and hand, they're both starting to hurt. So Charming is a matte bone white color, and Fantasy is like a beautiful emerald metallic. And we're gonna swatch 2 at a time from this point forward. The back of my hand is getting like exfoliated. Okay, there's 1 and 2. Next up on my pointer finger, Wild at Heart, which I did use as a glitter topper, holy crap, and Hot in Here, which I'm excited. I'm excited because the flaming colors in this palette, this makes me want to go on a fall vacation up north. 1 and 2. Say less. You guys are probably like, literally, please say less. Like, please just swatch. Next up, Nightfall. Beautiful chocolate, super dark chocolate brown satin, I would say. And then we have the black in the palette, which I already know is super, super dark from my TikTok first impression. It's called Animal Instinct. 1 and 2. That didn't look like a great swatch, but my nails are also really long. That is like super, super pigmented. Please go in really slow with a small amount if you guys use the black. We're gonna do 3 because I'm tired. We're gonna do Feline Myself on my pointer finger, which is that beautiful rose gold. Intense on my middle finger, a little darker. Oh my God, I can't. And Temptress, which is a darker transition shade, kind of like mauve-y, grayish brown. 1, wow. 2 and 3. We have On the Prowl. Very interesting, don't know how to describe that. I can't describe that. Moody, which is the purpley shade that I started to deepen up my look with today. And Nocturnal, which, oh, I picked up, oh my God, I think I picked up a whole leopard spot with my finger. 1, 2, and 3. That Nocturnal shade is one of my favorite colors that I've ever worn. It literally looks like soft velvet on the eye, on the swatch. Like, it's incredible. Now, my hand thinks it's done, but I've got to swatch the whole palette so that you guys can see the whole thing swatched. So hold that thought. For me, this might be my favorite Tarte palette that I've ever tried, and that says something. I have all my Tarte palettes over there. I love my Tarte Pro palette, but this inspires me. The packaging is way better. It's chic, it's plastic, it's got a huge mirror, and I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier with this palette. I'm so excited. I don't even want to take the swatches off my arm. I want to keep taking pictures and videos of it. Wow, 10 out of 10. That's it. I'm obsessed. I will leave this linked down below if you guys want to check it out. I would love nothing more than to bond over our makeup looks, so let me know if you've tried this out. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this eyeshadow palette review. They're some of my favorite videos to film. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me a ton, and if you are new here, please hit subscribe before you go. I will have all of my social media down below. I'm over on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, occasionally Twitter, and other platforms, so feel free to DM me anytime if you have any questions or you just want to talk makeup with me. I love that. I did just hit 10K on TikTok, so I am going to be doing a nice little giveaway over there, and I don't know, I'm so happy and inspired right now. I'm excited to review all the new things that are coming. Fall really gets me going, clearly. But that's all I have to say for today, and hopefully I will see you guys very, very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.